Hi.
Alicia.
How are we doing? I was just at my building, and I was trying to round up some volunteers. I did. They'll be here later.
Oh, great, because we're going to need him.
I know.
Hey, where's Cass?
I don't know. I can't seem to find him. His housekeeper said he went out of town on business, but that's not possible. He wouldn't leave Lila, and he wouldn't go without telling me.
Slow down, boy.
Oh, Mr. Winthrop, I'm glad to see you're finally awake. Is there something I can get for you? Some coffee, perhaps?
How about some answers to a few questions instead?
Such as?
What the hell are you doing here, such as? And where is here, precisely? Last I recall, I was in a Manhattan restaurant waiting for the elusive Mr. Stark.
Well, you're still in New York City, Mr. Winthrop. But there's no delicate way of putting this. You blacked out in the restaurant.
What?
Mr. Stark had you brought here to his hotel suite, and that way his personal physician could attend to you.
I don't remember any of this.
You were quite fortunate. After he examined you, the doctor determined that you had recently had a head injury. Thought it best to confine you to bed for the rest of the evening.
No wise choice, considering I was out cold. I recovered from that head injury a long time ago. How the hell did you find out about it?
The doctor was quite adamant, actually. He said blows to the head can have serious, lingering side effects, including blackouts.
I'm so lucky to have such a gracious, thoughtful host. When do you think I might have the opportunity to thank him in person?
Mr. Stark has been waiting to speak with you since last night.
Last night?
That's right.
Oh, that was some blackout. Where is he now?
Just outside. Shall I get him for you?
Oh, by all means. I'm looking forward to my audience with his royal luminance.
Matt, I'll get it. I've got it, Matt. I've got it.
Hey, take it easy, Lila. It's just a trick-or-treater. 1 second, buddy.
Oh, God.
All right, here you go. You okay?
No, I'm not okay. I'm not going to be okay until I find my baby. If I can't find her, I swear to God, I don't want to live.
Lila, don't say that. Don't ever say that. Lila, you were the one who believed, along with me, that Amanda was alive when she was missing.
I know that.
And that gave me strength. Strength to hold on to. Now I'm trying to return the favor.
I'm trying. Honest, I'm trying, Rachel, but the more the time goes by, the more I'll lose hope. I don't understand why the police don't have one single lead.
They're doing everything they can. Joey's going to move heaven and earth to find that baby.
Look, I haven't spoke to him all day. I just can't sit around here. I'm going to go down and see if he's got anything new. I'll call when I call. Mom, would you
Yes,
take care
of
of
course
her?
I will.
All right.
Thank you, Matt.
All right, Lila.
Thank you for being so nice to me, Rachel.
Just don't give in to the fear. Hang on to the love. That's what moves mountains. Love is enfolding that little baby wherever she is.
You're right. As long as I know Jasmine is alive, I'm never going to stop. I'm never going to give up looking for her. Not ever.
Wow, serious.
Oh, there's a baby. See?
Yeah.
so? Is there nothing that the police can do?
Felicia, we've got everybody working on this possible. I promise you that, all right? Hey, how's it going?
Great. Joe, listen, we have volunteers plastering all over the city. I also notified the chairman of the neighborhood watch committee, and they're going to alert the residents in the area.
That's great.
This one over here, she put a group together to help the search team. With all the buildings, the vacant buildings down by the pier.
That's great. That's great. Listen, I assigned Adams to be your contact at the department.
Okay, wait, there's more.
right.
Remy.
We're contacting all the free clinics in the area, you know, asking them to be on the lookout for anyone who brings in a newborn. That was my idea.
I'm impressed.
You should be.
So what's this big guy been
Oh,
doing?
Nick?
Yeah.
Oh, well, he's our bait. You see, we just stick him in the window and all the girls that pass come rushing.
Oh, really?
No.
Thanks a lot, huh?
Stop it. No, Nick has really been helping out. He's been instructing the volunteers, and he's been doing a great job, I might add.
Thank you. And anything suspicious, we're bringing to you, Joe.
Great. Good work. Good work. So, come here for a second.
What?
I'm very proud of you. I really am. This has got to be tough on you.
Well, Matt's baby is missing, and there's nothing... We're not going to stop until we get the baby back.
Hey, Matt. How you doing?
All right.
How are you holding on?
I moved from panic to numb once an hour. Any news, Joe?
I'm sorry, but listen to me. You need to know that we have got every man on the force doing a grid search of the city, okay? Look at what Sophia's got going on here. I mean,
Wow. This is all for Jasmine?
yeah. Listen, also, Maddie, we are screening all the calls at Corey and at the main house, okay? So if the kidnappers try to contact you, we're going to be right on their tail.
Why haven't they done that? Huh? I mean, they have the baby. Why don't they tell us what they want?
Joe, you know, I don't mean to tell you how to run your department, but
You might as well. Everybody else does.
isn't it always sometimes when a baby is missing that you contact a psychic? Not somebody to take over, but somebody to work in conjunction with the police? Shouldn't we be trying everything?
You know, Frankie used to do all that kind of work, you know, and it's just, without Frankie on the case, there's really... I wouldn't even know where to begin to look for a psychic that I would trust.
It's not that hard, Joe.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, not when you have Bay City's resident psychic right here in your own backyard.
Trick or treat.
Oh, my goodness, come on in and I'll get the candy. We don't have any candy. What happened to the candy?
Oh, I think Matt was a little overgenerous with the last crew.
Okay, well, don't turn into pumpkins. I'll be right back.
Okay.
What are you supposed to be, sweetheart?
I'm a princess.
A princess. Of course you are. And who's this, your handsome prince?
Nah, he's just my brother. No, I'm a cowboy.
I see. I hope you guys aren't out here alone, are you?
No. Mom's over there. See?
Oh, yeah, that's good. That's...
Here we
You know, you don't have any idea how lucky you are that your mama's so close by.
Here we are. Some candy. Oh, well, don't be shy. Let's have at it there.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Okay. Bye. Have fun.
Bye.
Bye. Well, pretty cute.
Little girl was very precious, huh?
Oh, Lila, your little girl's going to be very precious at Halloween, too. Oops. Another one. Trick or treat. Oh, hello.
I hope I'm not disturbing you.
Depends on why you're here.
I was concerned about Lila. I wanted to make sure she was okay.
Fine. Well, why don't you visit? I've got some stuff to do.
I'll be happy to stay with Lila. How you doing?
I don't know. Sometimes I think I'm gonna go crazy if the phone doesn't ring. But I'm doing my best to hold it together.
And I don't see that you have any other alternative.
Right. I'm doing what you said. I'm trying to push all those negative thoughts out of my head and just focus on Jasmine.
But...
Oh, I don't know. Last night, I was with Cass, and I heard heard Jasmine crying.
And he didn't believe anything you said?
No. Nobody does. I mean, they act nice to me, but I can see the look on their faces.
Lila,
And
it's important that you believe, okay? It doesn't matter what anyone else believes. It's important, and it's vital even, that you believe in that connection.
but I can't do that alone, Zach.
There might be a way I can help you.
You said that last night, but then you left.
Well, I didn't want to intrude. I felt like I was starting to overstep.
Overstep. Please, if there's some way that you could help me, then help me.
All I do is scan this report into the computer, change Gary's test results, and print out another copy. The doctor's never going to know the difference.
That's simple.
Well, do you have any better ideas?
Do it. Do it. What the hell, we'll just add another lie to the long list of lies we already have. We're getting pretty good at this now. We're getting to be pros, you know? Each lie leading to another lie, and each one is getting a little bit better than the one before it.
Calm down, okay? Do you think I enjoy this?
We are altering doctor's reports here. Have you thought about what Gary is going to do when he wants to have another child? Have you thought about that?
Please take it easy.
Oh, we'll just go back down to Boca Linda and have another 15 minutes on the beach.
Josie, this isn't helping. Do you remember that night on the beach? We thought that we lost everyone that we loved. It was crazy. But we were hurting and we didn't mean to hurt anybody. Now, what's wrong with sparing Gary a lot of pain?
You make it sound so noble.
I don't know nothing about noble. I think it just makes sense.
Gary cannot know that this is not his baby.
He's never going to. See that? All gone. Sinclairs are having a baby.
Your baby. Do you really think that we are going to be able to keep that from him?
Well, I'll tell you what, Josie. My finger's on the print key. So make up your mind. What do you want me to do?
Go on, Remy, tell Joe. Okay, I will. She got a bad feeling just before that freaky guy's voice came over the PA system, and then once again right before you and Lila got in the elevator.
Is that true, Remy?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. I did. I felt like something bad was about to happen.
Just like she did right before the ceiling fell on you. Remember that?
Yes, I do. Do you think that you could use this gift to help us find the baby?
Don't you think that if I could, I would have already? It doesn't work that way.
Well, explain to us how it does work.
I get these feelings that something bad is about to happen.
And guess what? It usually does.
It's possible Remy could have something to tell us.
What is that supposed to mean?
It means maybe you heard or saw something.
No, I'm telling you, it is just a feeling. It had nothing...
Please, Remy, listen to Joe. My baby's life depends on it.
When was the first time you had this feeling?
When you and Paulina picked us up right before we left for the party.
Okay, now something had to trigger that. All right, so think back. What could that have been? Come on, think. Was it the costumes? Was it the people that were going to be there?
I don't know. It had nothing to do with seeing or hearing. I am telling you, it is just a feeling. I can't control it, and I don't even understand it myself.
Well, I'm trying to help you understand it.
Okay, look, this is a bad idea. I'm sorry I ever brought it up.
I mean, think about it. Matt is right. A baby's life is at stake here.
Joe, leave this alone.
What the hell is going on? Where's Nurse Ratched? Hey, you, Miss Allen.
Oh, Mr. Winthrop, how are you feeling?
Like Rip Van Winkle.
Now, don't be alarmed. The doctor assured us that bouts of exhaustion are common after a head injury.
Forget about the head injury. That has nothing to do with what's going on here.
Well, what other explanation could there possibly be?
I was hoping you could provide one for me.
All I can tell you is that I went out of the room to get Mr. Stark, and when we returned, we discovered that you'd fallen asleep again.
And why didn't you wake me up?
Well, Mr. Stark thought it best not to disturb you.
Mr. Stark is so kind. The Invisible Man and Mother Teresa all rolled into one. Well, I'm awake now.
Well, unfortunately, Mr. Stark couldn't wait. He had a business meeting to attend to.
Surprise, surprise.
Well, he should be back momentarily. In the meantime, is there something I can get for you?
Yeah, how about a phone?
How about the one by the bed?
How about the one by the bed? I don't think so, Ms. Allen. How about the one on my pants?
Corey residence.
Lila.
Cass, where are you? Felicia's been calling here all day looking for you. She can't find you.
I'm in New York City.
What are you doing there?
It's a long story. I was supposed to have a meeting with Jordan Stark.
And did you?
No, it appears I'm getting the runaround and maybe sedatives.
What are you talking about?
I'll explain it all later. Any word on Jasmine?
No, and I'm going crazy. I don't know how much longer I can take this waiting.
Lila, listen. I'm convinced the Lumina people know more than they're letting on.
Why do you say that?
Look, just trust me, will you? And for God's sake, be careful what you say around that Zach character.
Cass, you know, I don't really want to get into this with you right now.
I don't want to do that either. Please, just for once in your life, do as I tell you. If Zach Wilder shows up, just confine your conversation to the weather, all right?
But I...
No buts, Lila. Be careful what you say.
Okay, all right.
I'll call you as soon as I get back.
Bye.
You look upset. Let me guess. That was Cass telling you not to trust anyone but him. Let me ask you a question, Lila. How is any of that going to help you find your baby? Jasmine needs you. She's calling for you. You believe that, don't you?
Yes, with all my heart.
Then you can't have anyone in your life right now who's going to doubt the power of that connection.
Even Cass?
Especially Cass.
Look, no way to tell it didn't come from the lab.
I don't need to look at it. I know what it says. I know what it used to say.
Good. Well, then we're finished here. Come on. Let's go. What do I have to do, carry you? Gary's supposed to meet the doctor here any minute.
Look at how far we've come. I don't know how I'm going to live with all these lies.
Josie, you will. It's too late to turn back. Anyway, who would benefit? We'd get to stop lying, but Amanda and Gary would be devastated. Do you really want that?
No.
Come on, let's go. This is over. Come on.
Nick, I'm not trying to hurt Remy. I'm just looking for answers, okay?
Look, she already told you she didn't know how the ESP stuff works. And frankly, Joe, I never said anything if I thought you were going to lean on her.
I'm not leaning on. I'm just trying to figure out what the logical explanation is for this.
Stop looking for smoke and mirrors, Joe. There aren't any.
Remy, listen. If you get any more feelings at all, you know where I am, okay? Listen up, everybody. Listen up. Look, if you hear anything, if you see anything at all, let me know about it, okay? We're all here for the same reason. We're all trying to get Matt and Lila's baby back, okay? So we got to be on the same team.
Okay.
All right?
And if I remember anything, no matter how off the wall, I will call you.
Good. Fair enough. All right? Okay. Keep up the good work. I'll let you get back to work. Go ahead.
I'm really sorry about that.
It's okay. I wish I could have answered his questions. Joe's just under a lot of pressure. Okay? Sure. Sophia, I understand. Come on, everybody, let's get back to work here.
All right, answer some phones.
Stuff to do.
Oops, I'm sorry.
Listen, I'm gonna get going.
Sure.
Sophia, I think what you're doing here is wonderful. And so are you.
I just care, that's all.
I'll never forget that.
You better get back to Lila. She needs you.
Yeah, listen, as soon as we find this baby, I'll explain to you every...
I know. Okay. Just take care of yourself, okay? And tell Lila that I'm praying for the baby.
I'll do that.
Listen to me, Lila, and listen to me carefully. If you're going to believe in what Cass is saying, then you are choosing not to believe in what you know to be true. And you're ignoring what you already know is happening to you.
Well, that sounds fine and eloquent. But honestly, I'm starting to believe that Cass is right.
Damn it, Lila, will you just forget about what Cass is saying? He doesn't know anything about the Lumina Foundation.
And you do?
Yes, I do. The truth is, Lila, I know more about the Lumina Foundation than I've been letting on. A lot more.
Get out of here. Take the stairs.
Hey, I've got a very jealous wife, lady.
Oh, yeah? Well, you better have her keep an eye on you.
Yeah?
Yes.
I could make a baby with you any time, if I haven't already. So where you been? I've been all over town looking for you.
Joe wanted me to check out some reports, see if maybe there was a woman who lost a baby
And grab Jasmine as a replacement.
Right.
It's a good theory. Any luck?
Then I remembered that you had an appointment, so I figured I'd hang around.
So what was that kiss for?
What? Wife can't give her husband a kiss?
Well, that was just a little more than just saying hello.
I love you. That's all.
You're not worried about these reports, are you?
No, not at all.
You sure? You seem to be worried about something.
As long as I have you, I'm fine.
Well, I'd say it looks like the patient's recovering quite nicely.
Well, I owe it all to my home care professionals.
Well, if I could drag you two away from your physical therapy session for a minute, I'd like to go in and look at those test results with you. I should have them now. Have a seat. So how is the expectant mother?
Fine. Oh, just fine.
Just have a look here. Well, this is very odd.
You're starting to scare me, Zach. What? Are you involved in this mess somehow?
No, nothing like that. I told you the Lumina Foundation devotes all its time to studying the paranormal.
Yeah, okay. What exactly does that mean?
They're using scientific methods to research psychic phenomena. They're trying to explain what most people can't understand. It's like when you heard your baby cry. That stuff interests me. So I've participated in some of their experiments.
What? Why haven't you told me this before? Why didn't you tell me this before the ball or on the roof or you just conveniently left this out of all of our conversations?
I didn't think that you were ready to hear it. But now you are.
Keep talking.
Lila, you and I both know that there's more to this world than what we could see with our eyes or touch with our hands. And you know that because you have felt that power yourself.
Why are you telling me this, Zach?
Because I think that someone at the Lumina Foundation can help you.
Those people do not want to help me.
Then why have they offered a $100,000 reward on Jasmine's safe return?
When did they do that?
This morning. Now, don't you think that it's worth finding more about what they want?
Matt.
Lila, Zach.
Did Joe find anything out? Is there any more news?
No.
Anything at all?
No, he's got the whole police force combing the city, and Sophia's organized a civilian search.
Damn it! Damn it! Why don't the police have a single lead? I don't understand. This baby didn't just disappear in a puff of smoke.
It's funny you should say that, because they were just talking about ESP down at Carlino's.
What prompted that discussion?
Remy Woods, Sophia's roommate. Well, apparently she's got ESP. She had a few premonitions during the luminal ball. Nothing specific, but just a vague feeling that something was going to happen. But unfortunately, she's been unable to interpret those feelings.
Well, that's not uncommon among people who haven't been trained.
Trained?
Yeah, it's like any other kind of intelligence. It needs to be honed.
Is that the kind of experiments they do at Lumina?
Exactly.
Listen, Lila, you look exhausted. Why don't you go upstairs and get some rest, huh?
Okay, I'll try. I've been trying to do that for days, but I can't. I don't have any...
I know. Just do me a favor and try again.
Matt, did you have any idea that the Lumina Foundation offered a reward for the safe return of our baby?
No, How did you know that?
Zach told me.
How do you know so much about Lumina?
I don't know that much. Just that their research involves the study of psychic phenomena. And I'm interested in it. So, I read up on it, and I follow their studies.
How'd you know about this reward?
I heard about it on the radio. Listen, I just hope that Jasmine's found soon. What you and Lila are going through, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy.
Well, let me tell you something. When I find the bastard who's done this, he's gonna wish he was never born.
Miss Allen, I hope you don't take this too personally, but I'm out of here.
Well, it really shouldn't be much longer. That was Mr. Stark on the phone. He sends his apologies. The meeting's running longer than he really expected.
Yeah, longer than my patience. I've had it with this wild goose chase, but don't think it hasn't been grand.
No. Now, do you really think that's wise, considering your head injury?
Don't give me head injury. What did you do, slip a Mickey into my Mai Tai?
Of course I didn't. I really think you should stay and see the doctor.
I don't need a doctor. I need a cab to LaGuardia and the first flight back to Bay City. Oh, and by the way, sweetheart, your troubles are just beginning.
Hey.
Zach Wilder.
Just listen. Winthrop is on his way back. We have to make it happen right away.
Doc, what's wrong?
Well, the director of the lab is supposed to sign off on these reports before they can be validated. Somehow he seems to have neglected to do that.
Oh, but my pituitary's fine. I'm not sterile or anything.
Well, unofficially you're fine, but then you already knew that.
Well, that's good. Well, if it wasn't, Miss Sinclair here would have some explaining to do.
Doctor, I'm just curious, but, if there was a problem with his pituitary gland, what other effects would Gary have?
Well, in some cases, some patients develop a thyroid disorder and hormonal problems. But I'm not going to bore you with that because, in this case, your results were fine. So go home.
All right.
Enjoy that child of yours.
Thanks, Doc.
Thank you. What is it? Jasmine.
Jasmine! 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 Where? Tell Mommy where to find you! Tell Mommy where to find you, baby! Sweet baby! Oh, tell Mama, please! There. Here. Here.
Hey. What is it? Is it bad news?
No. No news to report.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Any word?
No. No.
So how you holding up?
Me? I'm okay. It's Matt that I'm a little worried about. He was just here. He's in a lot of pain.
You and your brother are really tight, huh?
Yeah, well, even though he's my little brother, he's always kind of been the oldest one in the family.
What do you mean?
Well, my grandmother used to say, this kid's been here before, in another life. He knows things.
What kind of things?
Well, he was born with this kind of built-in sense of right and wrong. You know, any injustice kind of drives him crazy, and I'm sure that the wrongness of this whole situation is a little bit of what's really getting to him.
Sounds like my brother.
Sounds like you.
Me.
You have your own code of ethics, in case you haven't noticed. That's why you weren't able to tolerate what your father did. Or Scott Guthrie. Or anybody that doesn't do the right thing.
Well, it's nice that the whole town pulled together for the cause.
Did I just make you uncomfortable with what I said to you?
No.
Yeah, I was really impressed with the number of people, too.
Well, I'm not. It just shows how much the community respects your family.
Oh, I've got to call home. Actually, you just reminded me. I know I still owe you a romantic night from the night of the Lumina Ball, and I promise, once all this is over and we have found Jasmine, I will deliver.
I got to admit, I was a little nervous earlier, even though you're pregnant. It meant that there's no possible way I could be sterile.
After all that talk about what a cute cake it was.
I know, as doctors, what I mean? Whenever I'm around, I'm like 7 years old again.
I know.
Now, it's all over. Nothing but good times ahead of us. I mean, when I think about bringing a baby into this world, my heart starts beating so fast. I mean, I'm warning you, honey, as soon as this one's born, I want another one.
Well, you better wait until the 2 o'clock feedings because you may have a change of heart.
Never.
Okay. Well, at least give me a couple months, okay?
Okay. I mean, it's not every day a man finds out that he's not sterile. I might start smoking cigars.
Don't you dare.
I'm gonna work my butt off to try to find Matt and Lila's baby. I want them to be as happy as we are. I mean, I've got you. I've got help. I mean, we're gonna have kids.
A kid, Gary, a kid. That's no first feelings, okay? I mean, honey, I'm not even out of my first trimester yet.
I'm just gonna enjoy the moment, okay? I'm gonna enjoy the moment. Because I'm telling you, bringing a baby into this world with you is the single greatest achievement of my life.
Lila, you all right?
Zach, oh God, listen. Listen, I heard Jasmine crying, and then I heard some music, and then... Hello?
Lila, it's Cass. I just got back into Bay City. Are you all right?
Cass, I just heard Jasmine cry, and then I heard this music, and she was crying for me. Don't you tell me what I heard. I know what I heard.
Is someone there with you?
No, there's nobody here.
Don't move. I'm coming right over to the house. I don't want you to do anything until I get there.
Zach, take me to Lumina. Maybe they'll be able to help me find my baby.
NBC Tonight starts with an all-new Mad About You. Find out what happens when Jamie's introduced to the Nooner. Will Paul survive? That's followed by 2 great back-to-back episodes of Just Shoot Me and an all-new Working. Then find out all the results of the country's hottest races on a special NBC Dateline Decision 98. Tonight.